They've given us that chance to make a better life for ourselves. And without them, I don't know where we would be.
Since I've been here, I can pay my bills, pay the rent, get groceries, just provide for my kids right now.
In the last year since I've been here, I've definitely felt a lot happier with my life, my situation, my job.
It changed my whole life.
Second Chances is a employment readiness and on-the-job training program for single moms, men and women coming out of crisis, such as drug and alcohol abuse, domestic violence, incarceration, homelessness.
So when they first come in and we do goal setting and intake, many of them will say to me, "What's a goal?" Or "I'm just trying to survive to the next day. Do you understand where I live and what I'm going through every day of my life?"
When I came here, my life was a mess.
Addictions and domestic violence.
I had been struggling with drug addiction for about 20 years.
So this was my first encounter with the law.
I was involved in drugs and some really bad people.
Once I got laid off, I was looking for a job for 2.5 years.
Any kind of crisis that they've experienced in their life, we're here for them. We're here to help them get their lives back on track.
Second Chances is currently starting its 13th year of business.
Second Chances operates 3 businesses in the Denver metro area. We have a thrift store in Denver that offers gently used furniture and kids' clothing and equipment for the neighborhood and for the community at large. We also run a commercial janitorial service, and we use that business to employ the women who come into our program. We train them, we give them a skill, and then we employ them. And through that business, they're able to take care of themselves and take care of their children. We've recently opened our 3rd business, which is a gently used furniture thrift store.
And the whole idea is that the women are going to get the skills so that they can reach self-sufficiency. And quite frankly, that was the same reason why we opened our program, was to outreach to needing individuals, women especially, so that they could reach self-sufficiency and get out of a lifestyle of abuse and poverty.
We are a felon-friendly employer. We actually hire ex-felons. We offer them hope. We offer them a chance, a second chance at life, one that we believe that everybody needs, everybody deserves.
Rosalind Martinez. I've been here for 3 years and I'm the supervisor of the janitorial crew. They're very particular, yes. I overlook the crew, and we have a crew of about 6 girls a day on a daily basis, and I overlook them and make sure they're performing their job correctly and meeting the customers' expectations and making sure everything runs smoothly. I had been struggling with drug addiction for about 20 years, and I picked up a lot of felony cases during that time, just living a life of crime and drugs, and taking my kids through it all with me because I have 3 teenagers as well. And I did 2.5 years in prison. I received my GED, and I did a year of college course in computer usage and applications, thinking that when I got out, I'd be able to get an office job somewhere. But once I got out, nobody would hire me. Nobody wants to deal with felons, and it was hard. So a lot of times I wanted to give up and just go back to the way I was, just living the easy life of crimes and drugs and whatnot. I was just so used to that because that's what I had been. I had never worked in my life. I'd always just lived that way.
We don't even ask about their background. We don't ask about their felonies. We just want to know where they are now, and are they ready for the next step, for a better step? Are they ready to get their lives back on track?
It's very rewarding to be here and just have a job. We're all very grateful to have a job every morning. That's one of the things we thank the Lord for every morning, is a job.
And what they need to do is understand that they have value and that they don't deserve to be mistreated. That not only do they have value to God, but to themselves. They need to learn to respect themselves.
The first time I came here, they just welcomed me. They didn't ask me like all those questions like the other places, like what did you do and why are you a felon and all that stuff. They just offered me a job and they trust me and just help me build my confidence back in myself, make me feel like I'm worth it something.
Well, I'm thankful for second chances because without them, I don't know if I would be able to have a job to support my family right now. I don't know if I would have that renewed faith that I have now. I don't know if I would have had someone to tell me that I'm a good person, that I can do, good things.
I had a gal even today that she said, if I wasn't here, if I wouldn't have found this program, I would be dead. And I believe she would have been.
All we need, a lot of us, all we need is just one opportunity to get our feet in the door and we can better ourselves because a lot of us struggle.
So our newest service this year is our pickup and delivery service that goes along with our furniture store. We've actually hired our first 2 men to be our employees of our program. They go out every day and pick up donations of gently used furniture and bring it back to the store, and we're able to convert that donation into sales, which funds our program. Bruce Daniels was the very first man of Second Chances that we hired. He's kind of like the gentle giant. He's very respectful, a loving man. And when we brought Keith in,
oh crap.
oh my gosh, he's like 180 degrees different.
He's more of the business orientated man. I'm kind of the goofy guy, laugh. That's not gonna work. I'm that guy, so we gel like that. He's the business, I'm the goofy one. He's the brains, I'm the brawn. He's also brawn, but I mean we click instantly.
The customers love them when they are together and they're in people's houses bringing out the furniture. But I mean, we get calls every day on how wonderful the guys are.
Please fit, please fit.
Oh, my gratitude's great for Miss Sarah and Miss Diane. The utmost respect for both of them.
There's so many single dads out there that are struggling. They might have a felony on their record and they can't get a job. So we have the furniture store for the men. We have our janitorial service for the women who are coming right out of prison. And we offer them hope. We offer them a chance, a second chance at life. We are currently 86% self-sufficient through the revenues of our 3 businesses. But of course, that leaves 14% that we have to raise. And so we depend on generous donors, we depend on private foundations, we depend on the community at large to help us.
And when you're funding that person for a year, you're changing a life for eternity, but also changing a life, a future life when their children stand a chance. Would you please hear my heart? And would you please help us to be able to continue this program financially and to grow this ministry and to help more individuals reach self-sufficiency, both women and men?